Hello again, this is day 3 of the daily vlog. I am in Andorra and let's talk about Andorra. Let's talk about the problems in Andorra, basically my problems in Andorra. Number 1 is that I've got blisters on my feet, so I'm not in a good shape to do a lot of exploring. But the second problem is going to be a more general problem, which is a bigger problem as well. And that is that in Andorra, my roaming doesn't work because Andorra is not in the EU. So my British phone doesn't work here, and the data charges are so expensive that even though I try, I've spent £30 already, and I got, let's keep walking, I got 6 MB of data for that. Do you know how 6 MB is? 6 MB is like if you turn on Spotify and wanted to listen to one song, it would not finish. That's how small it is. And I already wasted £30 on that. Let's not go into too much detail on that, but here's the thing. Today is my only full day in Andorra. Tomorrow I'm going to go back to Barcelona and from there back to UK. So I thought I should do something at least, okay? So what can you do in a strange country where you don't speak the language and do not have Google Maps? I asked my best friend ChatGPT and he suggested some nature kind of things, like you can go take this easy hike, easy trail, which is like easy to walk and not very far, not very long. You won't need map very much, just take a screenshot, take the directions, things like that. So it gave me some very good, very sensible tips. Did not work. So when I left my hotel, my Wi-Fi was connected. I had Google Maps and it was trying to get me here. But after a while, I could not find any of the road names that it was trying to bring me on. I asked a couple of people, they were willing to help me, but they were not able because they could not get my broken Spanish. Well, I have like only a few words, so donde está is the whole essence of my Spanish. So donde está Rec de Sola, that's the place, nobody knows. The road names also, they could not get. So ultimately, I decided I'm gonna keep walking up in the up direction and then see if that gets me anywhere. It got me to this place. It's not the trail, but it's got a pretty nice view. So we walk down around and try to see if there is anything in there. No. So I'm gonna look at some of the other roads around here, see if I can actually find the real trail. Otherwise, I'm gonna go back because my feet are hurting again. And it's past 1 o'clock, so it's good enough time for lunch, you know. It's Sunday, so that's another thing with Andorra. Andorra is closed on Sunday, mostly. So there are some shops which are open, very few. Some restaurants are open, cafes are open. Main bigger shops are mostly closed. The main market is closed, so it's not as crowded as it was yesterday because of that. Yeah, if you want to find food, you can maybe look into one of those things. But if you're coming to Andorra, keep track of these things. Yesterday in the evening, after I got back from the mall, I went to the mall which is close by. My hotel gave me a discount coupon for that, 10% coupon for that as well. Bought some stuff from there, came back. And then in the night, it occurred to me that I should have tried to get a SIM card. Might possible, might not be. It's not everywhere that you can get a SIM card that easily for the data because yeah, even I had not realized how helpless I was without Google Maps. So maybe should learn to do more stuff without the maps and like either paper maps or some downloadable map on the phone, which can be, you know, zoom in, zoom out. At least you can search for road names and basic things like that, even if it doesn't give you the exact position. I'll look into that. But so far, my career as an exploration expert as a world-class Andorra explorer has ended before it started. So all I see there is these cars parked by the side of the road, houses, buildings, nothing in the shape of a nature trail. So I think that's the story of day 3 of the daily vlog. Let's go around this corner and see what it is like. Can you see that? If there's a trail or anything, no. No trail, it's just people living their lives, parking their cars, living their houses, nothing. Blocked road, closed road. So, yeah. Care Buona Vista. This is where I am with somebody else. If I get lost, this is where I was. Last seen at Care Buona Vista in Andorra. Well, the main road is just there, so don't have to get lost. But yes, hope you are liking these episodes so far. Once I go back to UK, they're going to become very boring. One thing I should tell you is that I'm going to have a 1-week buffer for these so that I get time to edit the episode. So you won't see today's episode today or tomorrow. You will see today's episode next Sunday. And I hope you keep watching and subscribe. See you later. Have a fun time. Enjoy your Sunday. Bye-bye.